Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's and Mariana's Coffee.
Tonight on the Channel 2 News, the hunt continues for a murder suspect or suspects. Also tonight, a man wanted for drug dealing on Saipan is arrested for murder in Palau. And the Department of Corrections is bringing in some senior leadership. Stay with us. These stories and more are next.
Mickey D's McCrispy. Formerly known as the Crispy Chicken Sandwich, now has some respect on his name. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Real talk. The Spicy Crispy Chicken Sandwich should have been named Spicy McCrispy from jump. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Police continue to investigate a murder scene in which two individuals, a Chinese couple, were attacked late last week in a makeshift apartment here at the former Ladera International School. On Friday, DPS PIO Fred Sato said one Chinese man is dead. His companion, a 50-some-year-old Chinese woman, was being kept alive by a ventilator. Authorities got a panicked call from a coworker who went to check on the woman when she didn't come to work. Police say they are Chinese nationals with green cards, both longtime residents, both in their 50s. The man works or has worked as an electrician, and the woman is a teacher at this school next to the Manamco Center in Garapan.
It's a former school that was converted into like an apartment kind of setting. And it seems that the victims were staying on the compound.
Are there neighbors?
During the investigation, we weren't able to find any other tenants in the compound, just the two victims.
Area is still being investigated. This morning, two police officers were controlling the area. You can see the yellow crime scene tape around the door of the apartment building. On Friday, investigators were at the school where the woman works. Police say both of the victims suffered from blunt force trauma, perhaps from a kitchen pan or a hammer. The apartment unit was broken into previously in the middle of December.
Can you speak on why there are police posted at the hospital where the woman is at?
Just to ensure the safety of the female victim, and also should she regain, that they can alert investigators that she's so that we can conduct an interview with her.
She's unconscious?
She's unconscious.
Do you think that the perpetrator or perpetrators was in a vehicle? Do you have any...
No, we right now we don't have any information as far as were they on foot, the responsible.
Don't know if you're looking for one or multiple.
Yeah, we don't know if we're looking for one or multiple. We don't know if it's gang related, drug related, or so. All angles are being looked at right now as far as the investigation goes.
And sorry, just to clarify, were any signs of forced entry or where they entered or anything like that?
The forced entry and stuff, there was no reported signs of forced entry, but because the investigation is still ongoing, we can't say if there's forced entry, because if you see this complex, it's a beat down complex. I mean, I can literally walk and you got windows that don't have bars, don't have screens, they're just wide. It's sort of like a dilapidated complex where anyone can have access into it, kind of deal. So
were they living there legally, do you know?
They were.
If you have any information that can help DPS, call 911 or call the Crime Stoppers hotline at 670-234-7272. That is an anonymous call. A man who has been on the run from local authorities here in the Mariana Islands after skipping out on bail has been arrested in Palau and charged with murder. 41-year-old Yi Fang, who is wanted in Saipan, along with 22-year-old Lee Song Yan, 23-year-old Jin Yu Lee, were apprehended Wednesday night in Palau. Fourth suspect, a female, Ki Min Yu. The victim, 37-year-old Peng Lee, had lived in Palau for about 6 years. Leilani Reklai of the Island Times in Palau is all over this story and tells us what she has reported on so far. You're following this story. It's obviously a big story. What do you know so far in your reporting?
So basically what we found out was this guy, first of all, the victim has been in Palau for 6 years. He works as a captain for these boats, and then also works as a tour operator at some point. He went to China in November 21st. He returned back to Palau maybe on the 20th. And what we understand is that the three guys and the lady were on the same flight with him. They came back together.
On December 21st, a local hunter saw a fire and went to investigate.
Sort of a wooded area next to the village where he lives. So he saw fire and he turned over and went in to look at it. And when he went in, he saw people getting into a black van and leaving the venue. So the site. So he was smart enough to take a picture of the guys and in the van. I think because it was unusual that first of all they're Chinese and then they're in the middle of the forest burning something. So he took those pictures and then he called the fire station reporting a fire. And when the police came, they were looking into the fire and they actually found the body that was partially burned.
One of the alleged attempted to fly to China the following day, but was stopped at the airport. Authorities didn't have anything to charge her with, but they weren't going to let a person of interest leave.
Last week, they kind of lost track of them, so they were trying to, they put out a notice with a reward for information leading to the arrest. Last week, Wednesday, they were able to grab them. They saw one of the guys, Yi Fang, the older guy, who was going into a restaurant. He had a driver from a hotel drive him to a restaurant, and he went there to buy food. And so they followed them back, and they found what hotel they were staying at. And that's how they were able to grab them.
The medical examiner was brought down from Guam to investigate the cause of death.
He conducted an autopsy basically on New Year's Eve. and they were able to identify that he was the cause of death was a blunt force trauma to the head. And so that's what had him, that's what killed him. And then they were trying to burn him at the site. But so far, people are speculating on what the motives might be.
Bail was set at $1 million for Fang. On Guam, the search continues for two men suspected of robbing two Korean tourists and killing one of them with a gun. The incident happened on Thursday night. Police say an SUV pulled up behind a couple who were in Guam celebrating retirement. This happened in the Gun Beach area. The incident happened between 7:40 p.m. and 8 p.m. when they were approached near Subaki Tower. A passenger exited the vehicle, demanded their belongings at gunpoint, and then shot the victim, who died Friday morning at the Guam Regional Medical City. GVB is offering a $50,000 reward for information that leads to an arrest and conviction. Six individuals who may have launched from the Mariana Islands are lucky to be alive today after they were rescued in rough seas in a 23-foot vessel on Saturday after a multi-agency rescue operation. Vessel was in distress 30 miles northwest of Guam. All six individuals, initially identified as nationals of the People's Republic of China, were wearing PFDs and were transported to Hagatnya. The vessel, tagged as CM0299CP, registered as a commercial vessel, has two Evinrude engines on the back. Vessel remains adrift. Weather conditions were east-northeast winds at 13 to 16 knots, scattered showers, and 6-foot waves. Passengers were taken to Guam. No word yet on what they were doing.
Zoom Zoom! 'Tis the season for speed, and Docomo Pacific is putting prepaid customers in the fast lane. Starting November 3rd, 2023 to January 31st, 2024, every $5 prepaid card purchase from a participating store gives Docomo Pacific customers a chance to win a brand new Mazda 3. So load up at participating stores and drop off your entry to any Docomo Pacific retail store. Docomo Pacific, better together. Some conditions apply. Visit DocomoPacific.com for details.
Get your goods here with care and attention with Micronesia Air Cargo Services. MAX is all about connections. Daily flights to and from Guam, 4 times a week to Rota, and bi-weekly flights to Tinian. We are connecting the Marianas. Perishable goods, Home Depot furniture and appliances, even live animals, operating since 2013. Check out our Thursday special to Rota from Guam and Saipan. Call Max at 670-288-6227. If it fits, we'll take it.
One of the best addresses in Saipan has office space available now, right in the heart of things. The Marianas Business Plaza offers reasonable rates and can help build to suit your needs. You'll love the central location, just 15 minutes from the airport and 10 minutes from Garapan. Ample and covered parking keeps your vehicle close and protected. 2 restaurants for easy access, lunch, dinner and business meetings. Building security and 24-hour access to your office. Backup generators, so you can run your business in all weather. And 3 elevators mean easy and convenient access. It's the address in Saipan, the Marianas Business Plaza.
The Department of Corrections has some additional leadership. The move announced this morning at the DOC.
We are pleased. The Department of Corrections, Commonwealth of Northern Mariana Islands, is pleased to announce the appointment of Anthony I. Macaranas as the new Deputy Commissioner of our organization. With an extensive background in the Department of Public Safety, Uniformed Services, leadership, and tactical teams, Deputy Commissioner Macaranas brings a wealth of knowledge and expertise to this pivotal role.
Anthony Macaranas will assist with operations, training, and leadership.
We're also looking at ways how to improve the living conditions of our residents in here. But the most task is making this a Department of Correction more a correction institution as a means to help both the officers and the residents in the institution.
What does that mean, making it more of a correction?
Making more correction meaning its intent purpose. Its intent purpose is to rehabilitate the residents and make sure that assuring that whatever programs that we provide that will help them to be ready to be out in the community.
Macarenas previously retired from the Department of Public Safety and currently sits on the parole board.
With his knowledge and expertise when he was in DPS, there's a lot of those, and the leadership skills that he brings to the table. I'm just very grateful, and I'm very honored that he would accept this calling and to work with me in elevating DOC.
Our local sea turtles are frequently near reefs, so responsible boaters can help avoid turtle strikes with some careful boating practices and technology. Carrie Demapon and Christina Tudela are part of the CNMI's turtle team.
Near shore, you can just drive slow while you're near the harbor, while you're near patch reefs, because I know many boaters have GPS maps where they can see where the reefs are. So when you are near these reefs, just slow down while you're near them. Out in the ocean, I guess maybe just being aware of your surroundings if you see a turtle. Or maybe you might see a turtle in distress, like covered in a net from a fishing industry. So that's something to look out for when you're out there.
If you see tracks on local beaches, it can really help. Don't distress the turtle, but you can call the office so the local specialists can come out and put some of their science to work.
We do monitor a lot of non-nesting emergencies, so whenever they come up to the beach, regardless if it's for nesting or maybe they were in distress, we would like to see what's going on, and we still have our data collection for stranding and other sites for the turtles.
Aside from me and Christina, we also have we typically have two other field technicians that primarily go out in the field at night. So they're looking for tracks, nests, or any signs of illegal harvesting going on our beaches. So yeah, it's really important that if you do see a track, report it right away to our office or also through our social media. So because usually there's a specific timeline when you see a nest, and then from the point when they lay to when the eggs hatch. So the sooner the better when we detect it. And the boys are usually just patrolling out throughout the night on all the beaches.
DLNR is now located up on Capitol Hill. The office can be reached at 670-322-9830 or 322-9834.
Fast, fun, and easy. That's how your home Wi-Fi should be. So start with an internet plan that fits your budget. Introducing your home Wi-Fi starter pack, also known as WISP. Enjoy up to 25 megabits per second for as low as $35 a month. Plus, a free router with your wireless subscription. That's hours of movies, games, social media, and more endless fun. Get your Wi-Fi starter pack today only at Docomo Pacific. Better together. Additional conditions may apply.
At one of Saipan's beaches, this mother lays about 100 eggs under the cover of darkness. She hides her nest as best she can and then slowly makes her way back to the ocean. The eggs hatch and the babies head for the sea, where they will face a daily dose of danger. Just 1 in 1,000 will make it to adulthood. Those that do will one day lay their own eggs. Sea turtles are protected under CNMI law. If you see one that is stranded or if you see illegal activity, call the hotline at 287-8537. Premium office space available now at the Hermosa Vista Business Park on Capitol Hill. Upgrade your work-life balance and enjoy a distinctive blend of location and nature with open spaces and ocean views. It's the perfect place for creative professionals who want real results. Call us at 670-483-4750 or email hvsaipan@gmail.com.
Buenas sports fans.
Let's go, boys!
Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week. Tonight, partly cloudy with isolated showers, east winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, lows around 76. Chance of showers just 10% Tuesday through Wednesday. Partly cloudy, isolated showers, east winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. Highs around 86, lows around 77. Chance of showers 10%. Then the rest of the week, Thursday through Sunday, partly cloudy with a 20% chance of showers, highs in the upper 80s, lows in the upper 70s.